Hello, everybody. This is Bugsy here, and I just want to tell you something. People are trying to do Project M on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and I'm like, why? The game's fast enough. God damn! What do you like? Everything has to be melee. I mean, with Brawl, I understood. Okay, with Brawl, I understood because Brawl was way too slow, but it was more for casual people. So Project M existed. So Project M having its existence in that was good. And the fact that we got more character skins and shit, that was actually pretty good. But why? Why do you want to do this to Ultimate? The game's already goddamn balls fast. Do you really want to keep going with that? I mean, that's the thing. I'm just like, y'all need to just chill. Not everything has to be melee. I mean, Ultimate's good enough as it is, man. I've been playing it every night so I could just get to the review. And I love every fucking minute of it. Everybody's like, well, I didn't like doing spirit mode for hours and hours. I do. Motherfucker, do you guys know that I collect shit? I mean, I got like Quid. I collect shit in Quid. I collect shit in freaking Dokkan Battle. I'm going to collect more amiibos. The collecting is in my nature. So yeah, I know how you guys are like, no. I know how you guys are like, no spirit mode. Because I get it, you guys are into the more competitive thing. Sure. Me, I'm into both. I know that's rare. Like see like seeing a man eat an entire eat an entire X eating an entire 3 XL fat burgers. But it does exist, and I'm the man who did it. No, seriously, I'm the man who ate like 3 XXL fat burgers. Oh yeah, I had a hard time in the toilet. But other than that, I just feel like, do you guys really need to make this project M? I mean, I'm not gonna stop you guys or fight you guys on it. I'm just saying it's just kind of ridiculous. Ultimate is good enough as it is, and yet you're trying to just fuck with it just because. And I'm just like, okay, weird flex, guys, but go do what you want. Personally, I'm happy with Ultimate, and I'm happy with the way Ultimate turned out. I'm happy with everything that Ultimate is, so I'm not like mad or angry or anything. Like seriously, I'm not mad or angry. I'm just like, I'm just like, when it comes to Ultimate, I feel like we're gonna get more stuff. So what's the point of adding stuff that isn't in the game? What's the point of adding something that isn't really intended for the game? Let's see how the game shakes out in like a year from now. But that's my opinion. If you guys want to make Project M on Ultimate, I ain't gonna stop. I ain't gonna stop you. Just know that I ain't gonna stop you. I ain't even gonna judge you. Go ahead and do your thing. But I just feel like it's dumb. I personally, my opinion is this: I just feel like the whole thing is dumb, and I feel like if you really wanted to do something a little bit more, like if you really wanted to do this, okay. But I'm just like, do you really need to get it done? Does Ultimate really need to be smothered with that Project M love? You know, just I'm just thinking out loud. You know what I'm saying? But I think about stuff like that. You know, and I wanted to talk a little bit about like people that are like really just not getting the fact that Dragon Ball Heroes is going to be out on the Switch. And yes, I'm being a little bit more quiet because my hype for that game has been building ever since I first saw when I first saw Dragon Ball Heroes, when it was just called Dragon Ball Heroes. Yeah, I was hyped for it back then, and it really always made me sad that it was never out here. I mean, sure, we got Dokkan Battle, which is like kind of here. it's kind of like Dragon Ball Heroes, but not really. Kinda, sorta. You know, and people are like, well, I got that on my phone. Well, Dragon Ball Heroes was like the first thing before Dokkan Battle. If anything, Dokkan Battle is like a miniaturized version of Heroes, but done differently. But kind of the same kind of premise, in a way. And trust me, when I freaking saw, you guys know, you saw my reaction when I was doing the Argos before I did the Argos retcon. You know how I felt. But I'm just saying, it was amazing. It's like everything that 2018 wasn't, 2019 is shaping up to be even more better. Well, at least for us gamers. On the gaming side, yeah. I'm not saying it's a fix of what everything. I'm not saying that it's a fix of like. It's not a quick fix for happiness because nothing is, but it numbs the pain of dealing with all the idiots I always deal with on YouTube. It just numbs the pain a little bit, or numbs my anger down just considerably, so I can just focus on stuff. And oh my God, Kingdom Hearts and Jump Force. Oh dear, oh, oh dear me, it's gonna be fucking amazing. And then I heard that uh, Dragon Ball Heroes and like a Power Ranger fighting game is coming out. And there hasn't been a Power Ranger fighting game in the U.S. since I would say the friggin' Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis games, which I do both, which I do have, but the Sega one's better. I mean, you know, I say play the Ivan Ooze one, or just play the straight up fighting game for Sega, because trust me, those are better than the one on Nintendo, the other one on Nintendo. Because that takes you forever to even transform. You're like 5 stages in, and like you still haven't transformed yet. I'm like, see, it's morphin' time, god damn it, please. I haven't played any other Power Ranger games since those days. Well, I have dabbled in a few, and I had a cousin that was kind of brought his game Power Ranger Lightspeed Rescue. Yeah, well, I remember it was fun. I guess I don't really remember too much about that. But yeah, man, yay! I said yay. But yeah, man. And I'm starting to. I want to do like shorter reviews, but not really like, but really give you guys something to listen to. So I'm gonna do Bugsy recommends, where I look at a certain anime and I comment on it, or I look at a certain show and I say, hey, you should watch this. I recommend this. Yeah, I talk about the basic premise and gauge if you guys want to see that. Sometimes it'll be anime, sometimes it'll be a comic, sometimes it'll be a movie, sometimes it'll be other things entirely. But yeah, if I don't get Smash out, the next big review will be The next big review that I'll do will be Broly, because honestly, I will see that movie, and I think it's gonna be good. And maybe part of me wants to show. Well, I can't. Well, some of you guys are probably like, Bugsy, show that perfection guy that Broly is that the new Broly movie is gonna be good. I'm like, nah, man. Not even with my powers of persuasion. Well, not persuasion, but my powers of like articulating what I have to say about it will change that man's mind. Because if, like I always say, It's like when I was talking to. It's like when I was talking to. It's like I was talking to Dylan about hyperdimension Neptunia. Well, what I said about it, you know, because like if he thinks hyperdimension Neptunia is weeb shit, he's gonna think it's weeb shit. I can't really convince someone who already has it in their head that they don't that they think something is garbage. I can't really just make them go. I can't just say a bunch of magic words and have them go, "Oh, well, it doesn't suck." Because I know some people try to do that with me, and because of that, I just never do that with anybody else because that's stupid. If you hate something, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "Oh, well, it's interesting on this level." Sometimes I'll show you guys some perspective of why I like something, like I did with ISO. That's what I was trying to do, and it just turned into what it turned into. Again, I just realized, and in that moment, I realized just show, I can't really just either change people's minds or have them see something that they don't want to see. Because if their mind's made up, their mind's made up. You know what I mean? Guys. It's just. So yeah, some people may go, "Oh, I don't want to see the Broly movie because it's not worth." I could talk about perfection in his little series, but I'm not because honestly, it's just like yeah, probably everybody else is probably gonna sink their fangs in perfection, and I don't need to just jump on another. I don't need to jump on another. I'm gonna take this dude down a peg. I'm trying to do that less and less. Like whenever I have something to say in a rant, I try to make it. I try to say something a little. I try to say something that. I try to say something that's a little bit more impactful than. At least I try to do that. People always people have been still asking me how do I feel about Christian being in the hyperdimension series and how would that affect your show? It's not going to affect my show in any capacity because I know in my show who Blue Heart is, and that was always Ray from the third game, not Chris. I'm not gonna add Miss Christine Chandler in the. I'm not gonna add Christine Chandler into my thing. And if I do, it's gonna be more of a joke than anything else. Like it's gonna be like it's gonna be like a Nep Station gag at the very end. But I'm thinking I won't do that either. It's just like, I could. But then again, I mean, it's like doing a joke on Chris is doing doing a joke on Chris is like literally kicking someone when they're in shit. They're already in shit. Why you want to make it worse for them? You know what I mean? That's all I gotta say about that. That's why you'll never see a Chris Chan video. I leave that to the capable hands of Dylan Thomas on that one and not me. Because honestly, I would probably get a little bit more, what's the word? Angry? Belligerent? No, I'm talking about militant? Something like that, yeah. Basically, I'd get more angry. So, I'd be more raged than anything else. And I don't need to and you might want to turn your stuff down for a minute. You just kind of feedbacked all over my video.
Sorry.
Like there's a huge thing of feedback.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Mm.
But
Mm.
like I said, folks, I mean, I'm not gonna do any jokes on Chris Chan because everybody has done them. I did my own thing when Chris Chan actually like the spray painted the arms of that Sonic statue. Y'all remember it? I was giggling like a maniac back then. How can anybody forget it? I can't forget it because I think people just like that video, and I think it's because they thought I was picking on Chris, but like, dude, I don't have to pick on Chris. The world picks on Chris. Anybody that's associated with Chris, they pick on, they mess with. So I'm just like, nah, I don't need to do that. Everybody else is doing it. Why do I gotta do it? You know what I'm saying? I got other things I'm doing and other things I'm working on, and messing with Christian or putting him in like a video because I know people have been asking that. It's not happening, man. Ray is gonna be, but also yeah, the actual Blue Heart from which is Ray Heights, which is technically the goddess of Atari, is gonna be in the show. But I don't know where she's gonna fit. But probably in season two. Because I'm making like I don't know how many seasons I'm gonna make until I get bored with the concept and try to do spin-off stuff instead. Kind of like the actual, kind of like the actual series right now. Like I want a continuation to Mega Dimension. I so want a continuation to Mega Dimension, and I'm cool with all the spin-offs. Don't get me wrong. I think they're okay, but I want to know what happens after Mega Dimension because now we got Uzume in Planetoon. We got Adult Neptune just hanging around. Like what? Like I want to know what happens after that. What goes on? What's happening with that? I mean, yeah, there are many phone games about the phone games where the Neptunian cast are in it, but I'm just like I want an actual stuff from the mainline games. Although I'm still kind of playing Four Guys online because fuck it, I love the characters, dudes. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? And I did kind of buy a little bit of DLC. Y'all know the one. Y'all Neptunia fans know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I bought. Okay, y'all know what I bought without me even saying it. But yeah, all my gaming guys isn't really done yet, but it's getting there. Again, when I write, I'm such a fucking perfectionist, guys. I'll be like, oh yeah, I don't like this. I'm retyping this. No, just this is unacceptable. Boom, boom, boom. But yeah, still working on that. Gonna do a little audio read. I'm gonna kind of do an audio read on that or an audio book or whatever on the second episode, and it's just gonna be great. Neptune doesn't really have a lot to say in the second episode, but I'm gonna kind of rectify that in
Mm.
episode three
Mm.
because that episode is gonna be totally devoted to her and G just kind of hanging out and we just kind of do the usual harem thing, like freaking Ferg goes like Noir goes, what is Bug? What he goes like, what is I go Bugsy G, but they actually will call him Bugsy in the show, and basically it just turns it like think Love Hina,
Tell
but
me if I'm giving you any bad feedback, okay?
all right, you're doing fine. But like I said, think of Love Hina, but think of like Love Hina with a bit of tension in it. But there are no there okay. They're not like I'm only keeping one cup. I'm only keeping one couple that is kind of lesbian-ish, which is Compa and if because I honestly like how they are together, and they're usually always together. So it'd be a shame if I just did what I did. Again, I still look at that Reddit comment. That Reddit comment that the dude was like, "Harem show, you're OC." I'm just like, you can see yourself out on me, like, motherfucker. At least I'm doing something. What are you doing? What are you doing other than commenting on the Reddits? What are you doing? At least I'm trying to do something. And I don't mean that to be like, yeah, you're elite. Yeah, all the Neptune fans are losers. No, I'm just saying, like, dude, at least I'm doing something. You know, keep myself busy. You know, do what I do creatively. That's the good part of YouTube. That's the good part of my job. That I can just do I can do whatever I want creatively within reason nowadays. Because if your name is Monkey Jones, your name is PewDiePie, you're basically on YouTube's shit list. Me, I'm on YouTube's like, meh, he's kind of harmless list. I don't know whether I should be offended by that though, or just like I should just leave it be. But it's whatever. It's been a while since I just sat here and talked to you guys about stuff like this. It's just me doing my little ramble. Also, we're getting close to the Battle of Heart and Mind, kids. Are you ready? Because I am. Because I've been doing kind of my half reviews on Diamond Days while doing my little Team H Steven Universe AU. But when Diamond Days is fully complete, I'm going to look at every episode step by step, and I will review them. Because honestly, unlike a lot of people who have a a shit ton of things to say about Steven Universe, and some actually within their right to say it, others are just kind of nitpicking the Chronoverse for various reasons. Probably correct reasons, probably not. Whatever. But I want to tell you, when the Chronoverse does something right, when they really put their best foot forward, and they're actually doing a story that you're freaking on pins and needles trying to figure out what's gonna happen next. That is when Steven Universe is at its best. You may disagree, but yeah, you're free to disagree with me. I'm not gonna say you. I'm not gonna say you can't. Personally, I just kind of love. I kind of just love. I just kind of love Steven Universe though. It's not. I know it has its fair share of problems. I can't deny that it doesn't have its problems. Heck, part of it is. Heck, part of my little AU is to kind of fix problems and make a version of Steven that actually is more, well, kind of realistic. Because you guys are like, well, Bugsy, what do you mean by that? I'm like, Steven is way too kind. In a way, with Connie, he's more spineless. And I say that because Steven could have said, "No, Connie, I gotta sit up here and basically, basically look good, basically look good for White Diamond, so I can get an audience with her, you know, stuff like that." I mean, I know we all blame Connie, and what I really like that Usherbox's video, it's not like like freaking Connie isn't the only one to blame. Steven and the Crystal Gems are to blame too, but mostly Steven is because Steven should have said to Connie, I gotta sit up here, so we'll talk later. And they could have had a moment where they actually talked about this stuff and talked about the plan and talked about by them dancing could have probably made it a little bit worse. Again, not one of my it's not like a part of my thing, but you know what I'm saying. Just other things that could have wrecked it. Other things that could have happened. But yeah, I think that's about it. You know, guys, guys, you're probably wondering what was the point of this video. Yeah, nothing. I just wanted to, just have a little talk with you guys, But tell me, are you even looking forward to my little project? Are you looking forward to Battle of Heart and Mind? Do you think I really should do a Christian joke in my Hyperdimension Neptunia fan series? Do you want me to? Because I'll probably do it, but I'm gonna do it in a kind of subtle way. I'm not gonna just jab at the man because everybody else has. I mean, Asperchu anybody? Anyways, gonna go, guys. See you later. Just guys. This video, you can talk to me about anything you want in the comment section. Anything. Hey, or if you want to join me to help me finish my my little fan series because I got a lot of them. Just send me something down in the comments below if you want. No pressure. See you guys later.